Cheetah versus Puma. Who would win a fight between these two felines? The fact that they both eat meat and come from the same subfamily of cats is two of the similarities between cougars and cheetahs. However, a number of factors distinguish the two, including the fact that they reside on different continents and have different social structures. Cheetah is one of the world's most recognizable cats, known especially for its speed. Cheetah's sprints have been measured at a maximum of 71 miles per hour, 114 kilometers per hour, and they routinely reach velocities of 80 to 100 kilometers per hour while pursuing prey. The cougar, which is also commonly referred to as a puma, mountain lion, or panther, is the second largest cat in North America. However, the cougar cannot roar like other big cats. Instead, they can purr like a house cat. What do they look like? The weight of adult cheetahs ranges from 75 to 160 pounds on average, 34 to 72 kilograms. From the top of their head to the hind legs, they can reach lengths of 40 to 60 inches, 101 to 152 centimeters. On average, cheetahs stand 28 to 36 inches tall at the shoulder, 71 to 91 centimeters. The cheetah is a sexually dimorphic species, though it can be challenging to identify a cheetah's sex just by looking at them. Cheetah males have larger heads and are slightly larger than females. The bodies of cheetahs are skinny, with deep chests and narrow waists. They can breathe in more oxygen thanks to their large nostrils. Cheetahs have large hearts and lungs that are joined to a circulatory system with powerful arteries and adrenals that work together to efficiently circulate oxygen through their blood. With its long legs and very slender body, the cheetah is quite different from all other cats and is the only member of its genus, Achinonyx. The cheetah's unique morphology and physiology allow it to attain the extreme speeds for which it's famous. Large tan cats are mountain lions. Their bodies are mostly covered in tawny beige fur, with the exception of the belly and chest, which are whitish grey. The tip of the tail, the ears, and the area around the snout are all marked in black. The average body size of mountain lions varies greatly depending on where they live. They are smaller nearer the equator and larger nearer the poles. Generally, though, males weigh between 115 and 220 pounds, 52 and 100 kilograms, and females weigh between 64 and 141 pounds, 29 and 64 kilograms. Where do they live? Cheetahs live throughout Africa, including parts of eastern, southern, and northern Africa, as well as the Sahel. Cheetahs are most common in Kenya and Tanzania in East Africa, Namibia and Botswana in southern Africa. However, they have gone extinct in at least 13 countries over the past 50 years. The Asiatic cheetah is known to survive in Iran, but is critically endangered. Cheetahs thrive in regions with wide open spaces and a plentiful supply of prey. Cheetahs inhabit a range of habitats in Namibia, including grasslands, savannas, thick forests, and mountainous terrain. Cheetahs are now frequently seen on industrial farms as human development spreads into their natural habitat. The cougar has the largest geographic range of any large wild terrestrial mammal in the Western Hemisphere, extending from the Canadian Yukon through the United States, Central America, and South America to the southern tip of Chile. With the exception of the last subpopulation in South Florida, cougars were extirpated from the eastern and central regions of North America within 200 years of European colonization. A wide range of habitats, including montane coniferous forests, grasslands, swamps, lowland tropical forests, dry brush country, and any other places that provide sufficient cover and prey, are home to cougars. They find shelter in caves, thick vegetation, and rocky crevices. What do they eat? Although they also hunt small mammals and birds, cheetahs typically prey on small antelopes like Thompson's gazelles and impalas. It approaches the prey as closely as possible before trying to outrun it with a burst of speed. When the cat gets close enough, it uses one of its paws to knock the prey to the ground before biting it in the neck to suffocate it. After a kill, it consumes the prey quickly while keeping an eye out for scavengers, including jackals, vultures, hyenas, and lions, who will steal from this timid predator. Unfortunately, the cat's speed can't be maintained for more than a few hundred meters before the individual overheats. The majority of hunts result in failure. Although they also consume smaller animals like coyotes, porcupines, and raccoons, cougars prefer to prey on deer. They typically go on the hunt at night or in the dark of dawn and dusk. These cats employ a blend of stealth and power, stalking their prey until an opportunity arises to pounce, then going for the back of the neck with a fatal bite. Large carcasses will be hidden, and they will eat them for several days. How do they behave? A cheetah is a solitary animal. Males have been observed living in coalitions where they display a high level of tolerance for the presence of other males. The related coalition members even engage in play and physical interaction, like grooming, whereas the unrelated males tend to keep to themselves while still partaking in the coalition. Like all females, there are some males who stick to themselves and do not belong to a coalition. They never stay in one place for long and are referred to as nomads. At times, a male will accompany a female for a short while after mating, but most often the female is alone with the cheetah cubs. Mothers spend a long time teaching their young how to hunt. Small live antelopes are brought back to cheetah cubs so they can learn to chase and catch them. Cougars are solitary animals and keep away from other individuals except during mating. Males will stay together when they first leave their mother, but they rarely do so as they get older. They are mostly active at night. Although capable of sprinting, cougars are typically ambush predators. Cougars communicate through visual and olfactory signals, and males will often make scrapes in the snow or soil. The noises they make include hisses, growls, and bird-like whistles. In a fight between a cheetah and a puma, who would win? Cheetahs are nowhere near on the same level as puma in terms of raw power. Cheetahs' bodies are designed for short bursts of speed rather than for strength or power. Large chest for bigger heart and lungs, flexible spine, and long legs for wider strides. Cheetahs are designed for speed, and they excel at it. Pumas are built differently. Pumas are ambush predators, as opposed to cheetahs, which see their prey and sprint after it. They wait for their prey to get as close as possible while remaining undetected, and then pounce, usually using their incredibly powerful front legs to pin their prey down before getting the kill, similar to the way the 4 big cats get their kills. This is what sets these animals apart in a combat situation. Cheetahs would stay far away from any conflict. It would simply flee before the conflict even began. In a fight, the advantage will always go to the animal with the ridiculously powerful front legs that can practically wrestle a smaller animal to the ground. They're just not built for a fight. They're usually taller than cougars, but nowhere near as heavy. The Puma will easily win this fight. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button. Until next time, farewell.